we are back here on Mornings. Now, Renee Grant-Williams has been a vocal coach in Nashville for the past 13 years. She has taught the likes of Linda Ronstadt, Lyle Lovett, Tim McGraw, Randy Travis. The list goes on and on. But so that we can get a few tips from her and learn some things as well, we're going to talk to her right now. Welcome, Renee Grant-Williams.
Thanks, Jack. Nice to see you.
I'm like wondering, you know, when you come on, do people kind of like snap to attention? You know, is the posture right for the vocal, you know, cords to go out?
They better.
I was kind of like, okay, hello.
I've been watching you.
I've had a state trooper today. I've got you today. Jeez, I need a break after this. But one of the things that's so interesting about the way you teach is you've got a process that stresses consonants over vowels.
Right.
Tell me about that.
It's very unusual. Most vocal techniques stress vowels, but I've come to find that the most important thing is not the vowels, but the consonants. In normal speech, when we want to emphasize a thought or an idea, we don't necessarily make that word louder. What we do is lengthen the consonant at the beginning of the word and create the illusion of louder. And if you really want to stretch and impact that thought, then you can reach into the consonant, and this is how we do it in normal speech.
Okay. All right. I'm kind of, it's like I actually train some in Shakespeare study and that sort of thing, and as you are working with the iambic pentameter and things like that, at first you feel, because you're going, you know, short, long, short, long, short, long, and the way you speak is almost in iambic pentameter, because I mean there's such a fluidity to it. But do your students sometimes go, I sound like an idiot going, well, hello? I mean, how do you get them to the point where they don't feel self-conscious about the way they're speaking?
One of the things is the great singers have somehow always understood that this is important. You get a singer like Frank Sinatra who uses consonants. Barbra Streisand's made an entire career out of singing on consonants. Patsy Cline, probably the greatest consonant singer of all time in country music.
Was it naturally? Was something that just came natural to her, do you think?
I think when people are able to be expressive, that naturally the consonants come out. And I can also take a singer who has been taught to sing on vowels, but really make them more expressive. And I can show you how that works. Take a simple four-word phrase. We still love you. I'm going to do that 4 ways and lengthen first the consonant in front of one word and then another. Okay. Okay. We still love you. Like we're your parents and we still love you. Or no matter how bad you've been, we still love you. Or we don't hate you, we still love you. And we don't love those other kids, we still love you.
I see.
And this changes the intent of that. So this means an artist can take any phrase and pull out the guts of the lyric. It's sort of like food to me. When you think of it like pasta, vowels are like the noodles. You know, one piece of spaghetti or noodles kind of like any other piece. But the consonants are like the sauce. And that defines and puts a thumbprint on an artist more than any other aspect.
Now, is this good? People, I mean, in everyday usage, can apply this. I mean, do you work with people outside of the music business?
Absolutely. I work with speakers and politicians and salespersons, and it's what I call the Paul Harvey School of Speech. Now,
you brought a great point when we were talking before the show about Paul Harvey. Of course, Paul Harvey, one of the greats on radio. The fact is, I can't figure out why. I couldn't before Renee told me this, and I was like, why is Paul Harvey so effective? What is it? And you had a great point about it.
He is a master at seducing the ear with silence. All the other announcers, a steady stream of word comes out, and pretty soon the mind boggles and turns away. But not Paul Harvey. He sets you up. He makes you wait. And pretty soon you want to buy a broom or something just because he has seduced you with silence. In fact, the most important thing a singer or a speaker can do is not sing. It's the space in between that creates, it's like making people wait for anything in life is very seductive. It's like not kissing on that first date. When you make people wait for things, they really attend to it, they appreciate it. And that's what you do when you lengthen the consonants. You make people wait and you draw their attention in while they're waiting for that other shoe to drop.
Let me ask you, okay, a simple little thing, like when I come back from a break and I say, welcome back. See, I want to go, welcome back to Morning Show. Okay.
The W is a consonant. So welcome.
Welcome. back to. Do you do it with more than one word?
It's a very powerful tool, and what you have to be careful of is that you don't do it so often that it sounds really stupid.
Right. What's the best way to practice it to get into the habit of it?
Think about what your money words are. The important words, the important, maybe you want to say welcome back to our show, or maybe you want to say welcome back to our show.
So it's basically finding the right word to emphasize.
The word you want to the thought and the word you want to emphasize. This is why politicians hate to be quoted in print, because emphasis is a very large part of what we're conveying.
Okay, well, we've got some more info. This is very interesting, and this is going to help me. Always good to see you. Thanks for some great tips. Come back and give us some more, and you can and watch my progress if you would.
I will.
And hopefully it will be progress. And we'll be right back after this on Mornings.